Blaze 4, Flyers 1. How was that for everybody over here?
Much better, innit?
It was a lot better performance.
Yeah.
Hell of a lot better. Still a bit shaky at times. I'm not sure what everyone else thinks. I've still had a few worrisome moments with the turnovers, but no, it was a lot better than what we've seen recently.
Yeah, definitely. We started a bit quicker.
Yeah.
For a start, I think. I know we always say it. We go backwards to go forwards. Last night, shocker. Shit.
Tonight, let's just forget about that.
Shit.
Yeah, all I know
Past
is
is
from the
past.
notes you sent last night, I was watching.
I was losing it.
That's in the past. Points from me that I've noted here. So, 60 minutes of hockey, I thought.
Yeah.
I don't think there was a moment where I thought, do you know what, we're switched off here and the game's getting away from us. I thought we were solid throughout, which is the first.
I mean, you're always going to have to rely on your goalie to make some big saves, but yeah. Like I say, I do think there was a few
Moments, but it wasn't like a period where we thought, shit, we were off that one.
But
Yeah.
And then again, am I looking at it a bit too closely because of the form we've been on? You know what I mean? If we'd been on good form, would have just let that gloss over.
Maybe.
Mistakes happen. So
Could be.
yeah.
So 60 minutes throughout. I thought the line changes tonight were a little bit better.
I'm so glad you said that.
We were saying for the last couple of weeks, the line changes are slow and
Yeah,
poor and
they were better
awful.
tonight. Yeah.
They were definitely better tonight.
I'm always watching that line change. Yeah.
They were definitely a lot better tonight. I thought the team as a whole looked balanced across
Looked a
all
bit more
lines.
organised.
Yeah, I thought some of the line combinations looked a bit more lively. I mentioned to you lot about that Bariga.
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Gleason line. That
was brilliant.
They were phenomenal. They were so
yeah.
quick moving the puck and off the puck, and everything just seemed to flow so well
Yeah.
with the three of them.
Energizer bunnies all round. That line was
exactly.
like
Yeah, definitely.
stop. So that's 6 points. Let's go into period by period breakdown. So I want to do the new structure now. I did tell you.
I
guys
like
we're
this
gonna
new
do
structure.
So first period.
Sometimes it also reminds me if I shut off myself.
So
Quite easily done sometimes.
what I did like, which we didn't notice after the Steelers game a few weeks back, was first period, Stuart got a little bit of a jab in after he throws the puck, and there was a step up and there was a bit of a tussle afterwards, which I enjoyed. I quite like that.
I remember that.
Bit of fight this time. So I enjoyed that in the first period.
Yeah, I remember that.
What I did notice, and I think this is what you've just said, Sam, about little moments, there was a little bit of sloppy passing in that first period, from where I was anyway. And I thought we could have just been a bit better. But new lines, maybe didn't get it straight from the off. But
Yeah.
You know, you've got to try and look at the positives of a 4-1
Yes.
win. Yeah, there's obviously a few negatives, but
Yeah.
we'll try and gloss over them. But there's still work to be done,
Oh, yeah.
consistency to be had.
yeah, we take it with a pinch of salt tonight. But penalty shot. Now, where I was sat, I'm taking the spectacles off. I don't know if it was. I think it was a penalty. I don't know if it was a penalty shot. Sam's probably better position because it was in line with
I
him.
was block one. Obviously, there was two. I think the first one. I mean, for me, I'm not a big fan of penalty shots. I'd rather the 2-minute power play.
Yeah.
Penalty shots. We saw 2 goals on the penalty shots tonight. Sometimes you don't even see that in the 10 that are taken in a shootout at the end of the game.
Yeah.
So you very rarely get to see a penalty shot that actually ends up in the back of the net.
Very true.
The first one, I think it probably was a penalty shot because it's about the scoring opportunity, isn't it? It's taken away from, and it was just it was Gleason, wasn't it, on the breakaway?
Gleason on the first
that one.
I know, he
was
took
more
it real nice.
just as he was about to shoot, the slash came in. So that one probably was a penalty shot. But
Fair enough.
the one in the third period, that was just Hunt being Hunt. He just, the game's over, and he just wanted to take a piece of his man. I don't think that one was. I think the referees, they seem to have it from before the whistle dropped. They were on Hunt's back because of the type of player he is. So.
Yeah.
I've got a note about Hunt, but I'll get to him a bit later on. Beautiful goal from Boyson in that period as well.
Yeah. Really good goal.
It happened that fast, I can't recall it off the top of my head. If anybody else
even
can.
strength goal of the night as well.
Weirdly enough, yes.
Yeah.
Apart from Flyers.
Wow, wasn't that on the power play?
Nope.
Oh no,
There's 0% on the power play.
Down there, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looked like a power play because of the breakdown. Yeah. No. 2 penalty shots, and obviously that even-hander, and then shorty from us. First period I thought was brilliant. Stuart stood on his head throughout that period.
Yes.
And like you said, Sam kept us in it at moments where
you need your goalies to make a save every now and again, and he came up big for us in moments today.
100%. Second period. Again, I've already touched on it. Quicker changes, which were brilliant. Mishmash for me. caused a lot of issues in front of the net tonight when he did get in front of the net.
Mm-hmm.
I know he did get a goal blitz from him the second penalty shot, which we'll get to a bit later. But I thought he just caused a problem for us tonight. It wasn't just relying on Pellick to do that net presence job. I don't know if everybody else thinks.
No, I agree. I agree. It's been a bit of a pain in the arse for him.
Mismatch is one of the, in the offensive zone, he's a top quality player.
Yeah.
You can see why he was drafted in the second round by Nashville all them years ago.
Yeah.
It's his defensive zone player that infuriates me watching Mismatch. He's got so much quality.
Yeah.
But in the offensive zone, he's an exciting player to watch. And he does do a lot of good work out there.
We just need to see a bit more consistency from that.
Yeah.
But I thought the line tonight made it work for him. Like him,
it did. It worked tonight.
Say, was it Mismatch, Ruffin, and Boyson?
And I was going to point out with Ruffin, obviously he got the man of the match tonight, but I think he helped Boyson and Mismatch tonight because of his defensive play.
Yes.
Ruffin is a sensible. He's got 200-foot gaming, hasn't he? Like,
that's what he's brought him for.
Mismatch and Boyson, they're not on the ice for their defensive play.
No.
They're on the ice to score goals, as they did tonight. So having someone like Ruffin in the middle of them, who's a lot more safer and is good away from the puck defensively, I thought that line did work tonight.
Yeah.
Because Ruffin kind of brought it together.
He did.
So in that second period as well, there was a moment where I thought we were going to get the third. Artie comes this is Artie, not Archie, to clarify for everybody watching. Artie's coming in down the left-hand side, takes a shot.
Yeah.
Keeper gives up the biggest rebound I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Quite slow across his crease, the keeper as well.
He was very slow.
Destined for the back of the net, that one.
And Artie picks it up, and I think it just bobbles. He's going around the back of the net. I'll ask him, because I've been told we're getting him on tonight, but we'll get that confirmed. But yeah, bobbled up at the wrong moment when he was going for the wraparound. If that had gone in, I think game's done at that point.
Yeah. Game set match,
Yeah. There was a moment again in the second. I'll say it as it is. My bum twitched, and that was because they went for a line change 5, and we had the puck on that blue line.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
And they nearly snatched it off us, and I was a bit like, "Oh, don't do this to me! Oh no, don't make it 2-1 in the second, because then I will be twitchy." So I thought that was, and again, good awareness from the other players on the ice to come across and block that one out. Hunt, I think the second period where his antics came out of the bag a little bit more than most. I wrote here something, but if anybody wants to gloss over, I put Huntzer, but we won't finish the sentence.
Does it rhyme by any chance?
It does rhyme, yes.
Right, okay.
I'm not finishing the word.
I've got that one.
Yeah.
Does it rhyme with Kent?
Close.
Pretty close.
Rhymes with his surname, ironically. But the less said about him, the better. Well, not the less said. Let's talk about it, because let's be honest, he is a pain in the backside when he's against you.
You know my stance on players, and I could watch that man every week.
The fact you said he was Ty Domi-esque as we were doing this.
Even with his stature, Ty Domi was a short guy, and he was an absolute animal.
Question: how tall is Hunt?
I was going to say about 5'7".
5'7". Luke.
5'8".
Dan.
I'd say about 6.
6. Yeah. Dan's the closest.
Oh.
I don't know how many. How many inches do you get in a foot?
12.
Oh no, Sam's closest. He's 5'9". But
I said 5'8".
You two. Oh yeah, you were the closest. I'll let you off then. Yeah.
Winner.
He's got short man syndrome. But
Been there, done that.
I'll take the 5'9" with a pinch of salt, because I found out from a certain load of people that are very more clued up about combine stats than me, and that's what elite prospects take their stats from. They round up when you're under 5'7". To 5'9".
I never knew that.
Knew that.
Never knew that.
Anybody who's
You know
5'9" and doesn't look 5'9" might not be 5'9". Yeah, I found out from about 4 people.
That's
tonight.
weird.
I wish they did my height.
For the dwarves.
Yeah.
5'9".
I know.
So yeah, he's just one of them players that you hate him when he's against you, but you love him when he's.
Oh yeah.
team.
That's how I used to feel about Mismatch last season. At Belfast, I hated him playing against us, but I am chuffed we've got him.
Yeah.
When he's a nuisance.
Gave me Kevin Harvey vibes. Is it Kevin Harvey? Is that his name?
No, I'm not sure who.
Isn't he an actor?
No, Harvey used to play for the Blades a few years ago. Bit of a lunatic, loose cannon.
I remember Paquette was a loose cannon.
Paquette was a loose cannon. Soupy was a loose cannon. Campbell, for those that don't know the nicknames. Derek Campbell was a bit of a loose cannon. And our very own former head coach, now Panthers head coach, Danny Stewart, was a loose cannon.
We've had plenty of loose cannons over the years. That's why I love them.
Was Danny Stewart at 5?
Yeah, he played for Fife.
I think
as well,
he did,
There
yeah.
must be something about a short man in Fife.
Because they had Jeff Hutchins as well, didn't they?
Jeff Hutchins.
He was a short guy.
I think a lot of short guys are very feisty, though, aren't they? When you be honest, they are. Like look at Kennedy. Exactly, yeah, it's like Kennedy last season. Look how he weren't exactly the tallest, was he? But he was a feisty little
Yeah, he
fucker.
was a Fife little boy. It's always them ones. You got the Rottweilers and your German
Yeah,
Shepherds, but it's always the little fucking Chihuahua. That
Yeah, yeah.
I think I put on my write-up of Fife. I think he had over 5,000 penalty minutes in the East Coast Hockey League hunt. I think he's got the record for the most penalty minutes at that level, which you can see.
Just 5,000. Just 5,000.
You know, it's only a small number. But honestly, over his career, I can imagine he's had a lot of scraps.
Yeah,
A
probably.
lot.
He looks like that kind of guy.
He just had no one to go with tonight. He was trying his hardest. But he just had no one to go with.
Clever play from us though to let him keep losing his head like that.
I'm
That play to him.
Yeah, I mean, some refs you'd have probably got a couple of power plays out of some
Yeah.
of his antics because there were times when he wasn't even looking at the puck; he was just
Yes.
trying to intimidate.
Intimidate. There was one with Kimmy in the second in the face-off dot, and he just followed him round for the rest of the
Yeah.
period.
And he was holding
Yeah.
Gleason. Is it
Gleason
Gleason?
or
No,
Will
Matt
Gleason.
Stewart.
No, Stewart.
Matt
that was
Stewart.
Stewart.
I thought he was
Yeah,
good. I
yeah,
thought
yeah.
there was one on Gleason.
I think
There
he
was a
tried to
Gleason
have
in the second as well.
Was that the
it's-
second?
So he went for Stewart and he went for Gleason. Maybe
Two
it's-
small guys.
Yeah, he's-
Are they smaller than
I
him?
think they were smaller than him. It was,
I swear it was on the blue line. Yeah,
Check
I swear
the
there
stats.
was.
he happy that he was just taller than someone?
Maybe.
You know.
Speaking of, in another game you'd get a penalty or a power play. There was no penalties until about 30 minutes into
Did
the
we?
game.
Question then. I know we might get this. How did we only have one penalty?
We only had one power play,
One that's
which
what I
was
meant.
towards the end of
Yeah,
the game,
at the end of the
and
game,
the
one
last
power
30
play, weren't it?
seconds. And I
It was
wouldn't even
20
count that. It's 30
23.
seconds.
Yeah, well, I thought it was like
20
23
seconds,
seconds
Yeah,
or
because
something.
it was they sent Russell and
And I was like,
Yeah, that was a
and
coincidental.
I literally was like, "What's the point?"
Yeah, there was a coincidental with Russell and one of their guys when they had
Yeah,
a bit of a tussle. But yeah, we had
But we had one PV,
had
didn't we?
one power play towards the
That's
end
what I
of the
meant.
game.
Sorry. Yeah, yeah.
But they had Fife had the first power play of the game, and
Yeah.
I thought our penalty kill unit was absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah, it was loads better.
when you score on it.
And that's literally what was going to bring
Yeah, yeah.
us to my next point. Roughly,
Yeah, exactly. When you score on it.
And he took that beautifully.
coast to coast,
Oh yeah,
pretty much
Pretty
coast
much.
to coast.
it was very nice. I think we're going to get interrupted now.
Yeah, we do have our special guest joining
We
us
do.
today, which is
We will continue
Um,
from where we left off.
Yes.
yeah, we will. Which is ironic because that was the end of the second period discussion. So
Again,
we would
join
like
us,
to
yeah.
welcome Artie to join us. I am not going to even attempt to say your name. Good, thank you.
Artie, is that all right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Awesome.
Nice and simple.
How'd you
What's your height?
Yeah, I was going to say, I feel
Probably
bit-
6'4", 6'5", something like
Is that official or is that rounded up?
Let's round it up. But we're around round up, so 6'6".
I'm glad you're stood in the middle of this.
I'm not.
I'm about to say, I'm glad you're standing there because I'd be like, man.
I don't like this. Right, I'm going to start here with a nice, easy question for you.
Yeah.
Second period.
Yep.
You have that shot. Their netminder makes a good attempt to get across and kick it out to you, and you go for the wraparound.
Yeah.
At what point do you think, can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
I'm probably thinking about it now. I should have cut across instead of go around the net, but with my reach, I think anytime I get behind the net and the goalie's stuck on the post, I got a chance. But
Yeah.
he got across pretty well. And then afterwards, I thought about it. Probably should have cut in instead of going around the net. But you know, you live by the sword, die by the sword kind of situation. So
Did you expect the kick out from him? That was the
No.
biggest rebound I've ever seen.
yeah, I mean, I thought it was going wide, and the guy stopped skating. So at that point, I just got on my horse and kind of, I didn't even know what it kicked off from. But probably the corner of his pad. But yeah, that was kind of juicy rebound that he gave up. But you know, he's made the next stop, which is important for the goalies, not to compound mistakes. So
Yeah, good. Anything from anybody else, Sam?
Obviously, it's your first year over in the UK. How do you feel your game is suited to playing in this league?
I think it's getting there. You know, it's not perfect right now, and my own biggest critic. I think anytime you get a guy like Mirakani or Glees guys who can skate really well and have a little bit of a size, it's an advantage. But I think a lot of the guys' game suits us well. You know, you can go across our lineup. Like Masher's game, I think suits this league well. Hoppo, Glees, you can go by. I think a lot of people suit us well. It's more about your effort and kind of your hockey IQ. And if you got that, like you can play anywhere really.
Good answer. I like this.
Have you
You've
got any-
rehearsed that.
Sorry.
He's rehearsed that. I'm sorry, Luke. He's rehearsed that. Go on,
Fair
Luke.
play. Any targets for yourself for this season?
Ooh.
frick. I don't even know. Stop getting minuses. I keep being on the ice when they score goals, and that's kind of pissing me off. But get in the plus on the plus minus, above 50% on draws.
Yeah.
And I've never been a guy who cares really a lot about points, but probably
Yeah.
some wins. Maybe if we can get to 30, that'd be a good target. Maybe more, probably 32, 33, I would say, in the 54-game season, 56-game season. I think you win 34.
54.
You win 34, you give yourself a chance at being up there in the top 4 and winning it. So
Yeah.
Just like to say, I like that attitude because that's a very team player mentality. Don't care about personal accolades. It's all about the team.
yeah, and I think I learned that early on in Division 3. I didn't really think that I was going anywhere in hockey, and I just kind of figured that there's no point of going for personal accolades. If you're winning, everyone's having fun. But
Yeah.
if you're selfish and you kind of want to go for points, then it kind of all falls apart really quickly for everyone, not just you. So if you can just keep perspective in mind, then everything else will follow, right? Like the hockey gods reward the right players. So if you play hard, play for the team, the hockey gods will give you a bounce or two during the season. So that'll take care of itself.
So we've gone all serious.
Yeah.
I'm going to change it a little bit.
Okay.
For the viewers at home,
Yeah.
tell us something we don't know about you.
We're
We're going to go a bit light-hearted now, you see.
I love playing chess.
Oh, well, there you go.
On chess.com, my rating is 1200.
Wow.
So it's not bad. It's not bad. I speak 3 languages.
Okay.
Can you say hello in one of them?
Привіт in
There we go.
Ukrainian, so that's hi in Ukrainian. Доброго ранку, that's good morning. I'm trying to think of some. That's kind of like the usual college icebreaker. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
what do you do? Like, some fun. I speak 3 languages, but I'm trying to think of maybe a more nuanced one. In the summers, I work as a bartender, so that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. You know?
Awesome. Have you got your random
few,
question?
Dan?
We always get a random
We always
question
get a
in there.
random one from Dan.
no,
Go on.
So, with the summertime doing the bartending, is there a favourite cocktail that you like to make?
So we are lucky enough to be by a brewery that makes flavored vodkas. So blueberry lemonade is my favorite to make. Anything. Well, as a bartender, you just kind of want easy drinks. So if you order a Cosmopolitan, I'm gonna throw a glass against the wall because that just takes
And then there's
forever.
a follow-up
But if
question.
you order, my buddy who taught me how to bartend, his favorite answer whenever people would ask, "What's your favorite drink?" He'd say Bud Light. So I would say that's my answer as well. Make it something easy for me, so I don't have to pour 6 different things into a cup and mix it all around. Make
So
it
if
easy.
you had the chance to make like your own signature cocktail that describes Artie in a nutshell,
It would probably listen. Don't blast me for this, but I love a mojito. So if I could do something with like strawberry mojito, I think, or like a watermelon mojito, I think that's what I would do. This is my personal thing. I got on the wave when I went to Turkey for the first time with a couple of my buddies. We sitting by the pool and I couldn't stop drinking mojitos. So I was like, that's my favorite drink.
Pretty damn
So
awesome.
I'd say like a strawberry mojito would be my drink. Something sweet.
Making me thirsty.
My mouth's watering, actually.
I don't drink and I want one now.
I'm just thirsty in general right now.
Yeah.
I don't drink and I now
I was
want
going
one.
to say I'm pretty sure they do a non-alcoholic one of it.
I'll find one.
We'll find a way to mix it up.
Pleasure, Artie. Thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you guys
We'll let
so
you
much.
get back.
You guys are awesome.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Follow all your posts.
Oh,
You guys
thank
are
you. I
amazing.
appreciate it.
I love seeing you guys at events. You guys are awesome.
Thank you, Artie.
you.
Appreciate
You guys
that.
do awesome
Take
work.
care.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
I have never felt so small in my life.
My neck hurts and I wasn't even standing that close. I was still like, what?
Being the tallest one, making myself look small as well. It's just like,
Time still trying to do this.
I was literally standing over the
Still got nowhere near it.
You watch the video back when you come to
Myself
edit it, you'll see me rocking because I'm doing that. Anyway, third period.
Yeah.
So, literally, I thought we're 3-0 up at this point. Third period, just see it out. 5 come out all guns blazing.
They did,
Stuart
yeah.
had to make a very important save right at the start of the first
Yes.
period,
Yes.
which
yeah.
kept us
He made a
like,
fair few
Oh,
of
he
them.
made,
And we'll get to that.
100% He did. 100% he did. But I think like 3 minutes in, I've put down here, we were making saves. But he did, but any other night, if that goes in, it's a different game.
No,
towards the end.
definitely.
Oh, yeah, massively.
Yeah.
No disrespect,
but
but,
they did get through.
but no disrespect. If it was a different team, would have
Yeah.
that gone in?
Maybe.
But
I don't
to
know.
be fair though, bloody good save.
It was a very good save.
And that's
I don't
no
think-
disrespect to
No.
5, but would that have gone in if it was anywhere else?
You don't
Who
know.
knows?
It's all lift and maybe.
I think that the 5 team was the best 5 team I've seen for a while.
They came out with some
a little
fight,
bit
yeah.
out of sync with one another at times, but
Yeah.
they've certainly got a couple of players in there that will cause some problems.
Yeah, they did.
They
Yeah,
didn't play bad. No, that's
No,
what
no,
I
no.
thought.
they should have scored a
They
good
looked
fair
quick,
few, really.
They were quick, they were physical, and like we were saying, Stuart made a couple of big stops.
Yeah.
On another day,
That
scoreline
could have been
completely
different in that third, definitely.
Yeah.
And that then brings me back to, again, we had that incident in the first where I said it was nice to see the players step up when there was a little bit of a jab on Stuart. Again, it happened in the third. There was a bit of a tussle in front of net, and I think someone gave him a little shove, and Russell, and that's where obviously the penalty came from.
Yeah,
Russell
yeah, did
steps
you,
up, and obviously there was a bit of a to and a fro and about that. So again, unlike the fact that we spoke about it after Sheffield, there
Yeah.
wasn't that incident with Robson where
It was with Tate, weren't it?
players Tate.
Yeah.
Nobody
when he ran
stepped in and went, I ain't having that.
Yeah.
Tonight, twice it happened.
You-
And
the
that,
way I
we need to
look
do
at
that
it,
more often.
Yeah,
You got to treat your goalie like it's your mum.
It-
Someone touches
treat-
your mum, you go for them. You don't.
Yeah,
think
well, yeah,
anything.
yeah.
You just go crazy.
Oh, but
You might
I
not
was
know
thinking-
that analogy, but to me, the goalie
Maybe not
is
with me.
the most important player on the
like
team.
a
in
pot
my
of
opinion.
gold.
It's
isn't
like
it?
your nan.
All right.
Nobody
Yeah.
hates their nan.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
we'll go
not.
with your nan.
You just got to protect your goalie every.
You got to, it's like gold in it.
Even if they tap you, I'd be dropping my.
I'll be
gloves
there,
in.
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've
Just-
done that in juniors. Haven't I?
Yeah. No one would touch my goalie if I was on it. I mean, I can't skate very well, so I'm not going to be very good out there. But if someone
You'd be on
touched
your
the
hands and
goalie,
knees, wouldn't
I
you?
would still be trying.
Get away from my boy.
We mentioned him, and I'm going to bring him up again. Gleeson. I know we got the penalty shot, and that was a goal.
He's coming on it.
doesn't
He doesn't
stop.
stop. Yeah.
And he's so quick as well. It's not the fact that he doesn't stop; it's the fact that he's got wheels.
Yeah,
and he's just
Absolute
been-
wheels.
And literally, that's what I put here: hands and feet. And
Yeah.
he's like his feet move, but his hands sometimes play quick with the feet. What are you laughing at, Laura?
It's all right. It's just like when Laura say a little thing.
Oh no, I've gone
An
dirty, and I didn't even
inside-
know
No.
about it.
It's an ice skating thing. What we talk about is a little thing. Like, I'm teaching Laura how to ice skate, and I said to her the other day, and she just found it pretty funny. It's nothing to do with that, but it just made me think of it. Sorry, we'll talk about that later.
I feel like we've got like an inside bedroom joke that
No.
and he's playing it now.
I feel a bit awkward right now.
Swiftly moving on, but I was saying, players who normally have the feet don't normally have the coordination of hands to keep up. Stop laughing, you. Stop.
Carry it, just carry it.
And he has both. I feel like he's just like really good with both his hands and his feet. Stop laughing. You're really putting me off.
We need to get past this one.
We do. Let's move on. Where was I? Beauty of a pass from Ruffin to Mismash, which
Did you say actually muffin then?
Ruffin?
I'm losing it now. I'm losing it. I swear you said muffin then.
You've lost your head.
I have literally my
One
ADHD
feet joke
tablet's
and
running
he-
out.
1 foot joke, and he's already gone to the dirty gutters of muffins now. Anyway, on the left hand, Ruffin cuts in, plays a lovely cross ice pass to Mishmash, and then Netminder makes a brilliant attempt to get across and save that. If that goes in at any other day, I'm saying he's the best player on the ice, because that was a beauty. One time out, down on a knee, and that netty just gobbled it up like it was just like a cheeseburger, and his name was Bruce. I've lost it myself.
Coming from today? It's how we've had a couple of weeks where we haven't done it.
no.
Have we?
Oh no! Shame to lose a shout.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for our Wally players as well.
I'm
But
pissed.
these things happen. I'm
You know
sure
what?
Stuart's still happy with the win.
I probably is.
And at the end of the
Pissed.
day as well is, and I'm going to say like this light-hearted bit where we're having a bit of a laugh, but I think we need it because how shit it's been in some
Yeah.
play. I think sometimes if you don't laugh, you're going to cry.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that was me last night.
You were suicidal.
I
last night
turned it
with
off,
the
I was
way
like,
you were talking.
Oh, I had enough.
I thought I was
That
gonna
plus
have to
him
go
being a
round.
Rangers fan, I think yesterday was a bad day.
It was a bad day.
What was it? 5-0?
Don't do that to him. Anyway, moving on.
We lost the booing. So,
It makes it hard when it's your
Hold on a
Yeah,
rivals.
exactly. Look who we lost to last night. Devastating.
While we're on about the NHL, let me just check something. Oh, 4-1. Sorry.
Nazar scored, yeah, even though he's not playing.
So Sam's the only person I know that puts a bet on for Nazar to get a point when he's not even,
He's not even
lineup.
playing.
No.
Anyway, again, penalty shot in third. A lovely goal from Mishmash. He went really slow at one point. I was like, hey, where are we going with this?
Speed up.
I didn't think that one was a penalty shot. When we were going back to the one
No.
earlier on, I think the ref just got annoyed with Hunt and just went, yeah, I'm just giving a penalty shot. Screw
You're
it.
riding him like a camel, leave him alone.
Yeah.
Pretty much. To be fair though, he
It was
did
a
have a
nasty
little bit of slash.
It was a nasty slash.
Yeah,
but
that one.
when it's a 2-goal game and there's about 7 minutes left, For me, I'd rather have the 2-minute power play because you're also playing the clock at that time as well.
Yeah, true.
So you're giving them less time.
Yeah,
So
that is very true.
but I've never been a fan of penalty shots. Never.
No, fair enough. The last point I brought up on this is just because it was in the last 2 minutes of the game. I think they were pressing Fife. Shot comes in from the point, and Elijah Barriga just threw himself in front of it.
Yeah.
I think Stuart had it covered anyway, but the point is that Elijah Barriga again was just there. I
Yeah.
think tonight,
Played excellent
him, Gleeson, Constable, I just thought were a different level.
There was a few players that threw that. Zane
Oh, yeah.
McKenzie did one in the first period where he just threw himself. Constable had one in the
Oh,
second.
did you see when he threw himself in front of that?
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah,
But that's the type of
That's the
performance
grit and
we
power.
want.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
That was
we want
grit and
players to put their bodies on the line.
it was, yeah.
Literally, we were
Determination.
saying this last night. We don't have any fight or there was
Yeah,
no
yeah.
fight or desire in that first period. Last night it felt, but tonight it felt like whatever was coming our way, I thought he was going to plough into the boards. That kid.
I thought you had
thought he
New
was
York.
as
Did
well.
you think you had a New York
I
Islanders
thought
top on?
he was going to go head first into the ball.
I
Yeah, I was
thought it was a
worried
New York
about seeing
Islanders
his
jersey. I was like,
first.
where
We've lost
they're just
it.
haunting me, this team are.
We
It's
are
not.
lost. My head's gone.
I
That was the last
remember
point.
what I was about to say then.
No,
I can't remember.
So that's literally everything I've got for the notes. I don't know if anybody else has got anything they wanted to bring up.
I think what we
Well,
should go. I'm sorry, go on,
It's
Tom.
just that was it. The effort.
Yeah.
It's not always going to go right for you out there. Like
No.
we know this. There's going to be games where we don't look brilliant. It's happened a lot, but we just want throwing your bodies in front of us.
Yes.
Yeah. More of
getting into
that.
corners, getting into battles, not letting them get in your goaltender's face. Just those things
Digging
can
in.
completely change
Yeah.
how a fan base feels.
100%. So
Yeah.
I'll wrap it up with before we get to the actual wrap
We'll
up in
just- yeah.
itself, because there's a few things we need to touch upon off.
I know, because I bet poor Laura's fingers are freezing, because mine are. Don't know about yours,
Mine's gone
but
numb.
mine are like stuck, I think.
Yes.
I'm all right.
Right. Stuart, 28 saves off 29 shots,
Yeah.
giving him a 96.43 save percentage tonight. That's pretty good. Shame it wasn't the shutout.
I'm glad you've
but-
said all this.
Yeah. Ruffin, Boyson, Gleeson, Mismash all got one goal.
Yeah.
Connor Russell got one assist, which was the only assist of the game. So there's 5 players who all had 1 point tonight, which is a weird stat.
And 4 of them were goals. What 4 goals,
Yeah.
1 assist? That's mad.
How did Russell get an assist on the Ruffin goal?
Did he play the breakout on the defensive zone on the?
I don't know. I thought he went coast to coast. Then I'm trying to think what was the other goals. Well, Gleeson and Mismash were both penalty shots, so it can't have been on that.
Boyson's was trying a bad breakdown in their defensive zone. He just slapped it.
Yeah.
So,
Unless they gave it for that. I don't know.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know where it's come from, but he's got one anyway. So yeah, 5 players, all on 1 point. Obviously, the official man of the match tonight was Ruffin.
Yeah.
And that brings us to what we've been talking about. We were meant to be doing this weeks ago, but obviously we've not been able to get an episode in. And that is, we are going to pick our own man of the match now. Now, we've done a little thing where we're going to pick a man of the match. We can't pick the official man of the match for those at home that are watching in. We have to pick any other player, and we have to give a reason why. Now, when you pick a player, say Luke picks a player, he is still available to be picked by anybody else. I put my phone away when I need to keep track of who's going to get man of the matches now. So, right. I will throw it over to you, Dan. Who is your man of the match? Barriga. What's your reasons?
Yeah, he did.
Violent in his belly. He just wanted to fight. He just kept scrapping for everything. Tried
didn't stop,
every-
did he?
Yeah, he just didn't stop.
Yeah.
It was just.
I can't disagree with it.
I think
I
that
agree
was
with
his
that.
best performance I've seen in
Yeah.
the Blaze jersey.
In a Blaze jersey
Yeah.
for a while. 100%. 100%. Luke?
I'm going to go with Stuart
Nah,
in net, yeah, because, like you say, he made some really important saves. Some of them where we discussed it earlier. They should have buried a few of them. And some of those tips they had off,
Yeah.
I thought he did really well. And with your stats there, says it for itself for
Yeah.
me.
28 to 29.
Yeah.
Nice little one. Sam?
Well, I was going to go for Ruffin. I thought he was good tonight, but being as he was man of the match, I'm going with Luke. I thought Stuart was going to be man of the match tonight.
Oh, I did, yeah.
because, like we've said, any other game, he doesn't make a couple of them saves. It could
Yeah.
be a completely different scoreline. So
Yeah.
I'm going Stuart.
Fantastic. So I went completely left field. I originally was thinking Barriga just because of how he started the game and how he continued it. And
Yeah. Well,
shot at the end.
you came up to me at the
Yeah,
end of
yeah.
the first and said Barriga, and I was
I
like, I agree so far.
But for me, just because he was just solid all round, and I don't think he put a foot wrong, and somehow managed to get a point, Connor Russell.
And I said he was mine in the first.
Yeah.
He was fantastic. He made some brilliant blocks.
I think tonight it was just he didn't look noticeable, and as a D-man, that's what I like. You're
Yeah.
not standing out for all the wrong reasons. He was solid, he was calm, He stepped up when he needed to step up with the whole Stewart situation. And again, just got a point. So
and I said to you in the first period, and if you've seen it, Sam, he did a little fancy little move here. He turned his man in.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's pretty good.
Right
Yeah.
in front of
My eyes. I was like, that was pretty fancy.
Knees drop.
He made Sauceman
My knee nearly
look
fell off, I
special.
think. My knees are killing me.
So we've gone with Barriga, Stewart's got 2, and then Russell from
Yeah.
me. So I will add them to our list. The reason we're doing this for everybody watching is we're going to pick, when we come to the end of the season, do a season review. We'll call it a season review or whatever
Yeah.
we decide to title it. We're going to pick who we think is the player of the season. We can only then pick from the top 5 who we've picked for man of the match. So I'll keep track of this for the rest of the season.
cool.
It's a shame we didn't do this at the start.
That would have been a great idea.
Yeah, these things
Cool.
come to you at weird times.
Let's suppose we keep the man of the matches since.
Unless we go with the official ones
From
Yeah,
since
prior
last
to
week
the,
onwards at the start.
and it's only going to be home games as well.
Yeah.
We can't do away games because very rare any of us actually get to. Sam likes going to gigs on Saturdays. He doesn't do home
My
games.
bad. I like
Yeah,
doing
missing
things in real life.
Panther.
I'm
Missing
sorry.
the Panthers
Fair
one.
I'm sorry.
So that's that game's done and dusted, wrapped up in the bag. 2 points.
We'll
Thank
just
you very
end
much.
it on the
No.
NA. Are
Yeah.
we ending it?
Yeah,
No.
don't you
Ooh,
jump
ooh.
in. Don't you
Oh,
jump
get
in.
excited.
He was getting too excited.
Yeah,
Right,
because of the Rangers, surely.
purely, purely,
We had to go there, didn't we?
purely because the Blaze put it out the other day.
Boston.
Yeah, I'll let you have that one.
Okay. Blaze put it out the other day.
Sorry,
Stanley Cup predictions. Did anybody see Jack Hopkins?
Yeah.
Who's going to win the Stanley Cup? Nottingham Forest. And,
Oh, yeah.
and I thought that was a joke. I've actually spoke to the person who messaged Jack Hopkins. It's a genuine message. I don't know if he's having a laugh or if he ain't got a shot.
Ain't got a Scooby Doo.
He might have had a knock to the head. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. Stanley Cup. Right, so quickly, fire through them. Dan, who's going to win the Stanley Cup this season?
Realistic, I'd like to see Avalanche win it.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to say that.
A favourite of mine, I'd like to see win it, Anaheim.
Okay. Luke now can't pick Anaheim. You know that. No, you can. You can. It's fine. You can.
What? I did.
Luke, who you go for?
Anaheim. Yeah.
Oh shit! Hold on a minute. I'm
Hang on.
trying to type it.
And I know full well I'm gonna get so much shit. You used to like Anaheim
Go on
Ducks.
it. Go on it.
I'm gonna have to hide.
Anaheim.
Dallas Stars.
You have said stars for the last few years. Though. You've said that before.
Now they got Nico Antonin, and he's an absolute dog in the playoffs.
Okay. Didn't think of that. Me, I've done this the most stupid way possible. I looked at the 2 finalists from last year where they finished within their conferences. And I've picked basically between who's currently in that spot at the moment. So
That's a weird way of picking it.
I don't know why I did
So
it.
I just put all 42 teams onto one of them round things and just pressed it.
I just thought it was funny.
that one.
I just thought it was funny. So Dallas is in 3rd position in their conference, and it's Pittsburgh in the other one.
Yeah,
I wouldn't sleep
Nah.
on
So I'm going to go with Dallas.
Go
I
Dallas.
wouldn't
I'd go
sleep on
Dallas.
Pittsburgh. They seem like a strong team at the moment. I can see them
they
making
started the
playoffs.
season well, but
Yeah, they beat us.
yeah,
Everyone's beat us.
their start of the season, it was all about.
They're
getting
currently
first
beating
overall
the.
pick.
At the time of recording, they are currently 2-1 up against the Los Angeles Kings.
I think they'll miss the playoffs this season, LA.
Ooh.
That's a bit of
In
a.
his last year.
Yeah, I don't think he fought very well in the summer at free agency. LA. I think they'll miss it.
And it's just finished. Blackhawks 5, Red Wings 1. That was a shock. We've gone completely off topic.
Red Wings, they started the season well, but
They
it's
haven't
just
been-
typical Detroit
they've
Red
had a-
Wings hockey. Like they haven't been very good recently.
Who
No.
did you say you wanted to put on as a bet for a point tonight?
What, for Chicago?
Yeah, that's not
Nazar.
Nazar.
Oh, well, one of them was Bertuzzi.
Yeah, he got a point.
Yeah,
He scored.
Has Eric Carlson got a point for Pittsburgh? Because I do one for every game, just a little bit of fun, 50p.
No.
Yeah, Eric Carlson for Pittsburgh. I think I got 1 out of 12.
I'm lost
last
now.
night, so I
Eric
did
Carlson
alright.
isn't in the lineup for Pittsburgh.
Oh,
I want a piece.
No, I ain't checked.
I
He ain't checked.
I'm just giving fucking bet
Max
365 a
Stewart.
quid over the last 2 days for free.
He's lost to Chester. We're not talking about the Rangers.
Yeah, well, they can't score. So.
Anyway, that's it from us. We're going to like.
Follow.
Subscribe.
And share.
There we go. We got it. We're getting good
we
at
didn't
this.
have the stick.
We didn't have to start.
I was not expecting you to come to me. I nearly said something completely different then.
Not going to name names. Forgot the sticks.
That's it. Over and out. And because it's Luke and, his thing, we'll end it on this. Go Power Rangers.
Fuck you.